Once upon a time, in the land of Israel, a great conflict arose between the Israelites and their enemies, the Philistines. The two armies camped on opposite hills, separated by a wide valley. Among the Philistines was a warrior named Goliath from the city of Gath. He was no ordinary soldier. Goliath stood over 9 feet tall, wearing heavy bronze armor and carried a massive spear. Each day he stepped into the valley and challenged the Israelites, "Choose one man to fight me. If he kills me, we will become your servants. But if I kill him, you will become ours." For 40 days, Goliath mocked Israel and defied their God. Yet not one soldier in Israel's army had the courage to face him. Meanwhile, in Bethlehem, a young shepherd named David was tending his father's sheep. David was the youngest of 8 brothers and spent his days protecting his flock from wild animals. Though small and inexperienced in war, David had great faith in God. One day, his father sent him to the battlefield with food for his brothers. When David arrived and heard Goliath's insults, he was filled with righteous anger. He couldn't believe that no one had stood up to the giant. "Who is this Philistine, that he should defy the armies of the living God?" David asked. His words reached King Saul, who called for David. At first, the king dismissed him, saying, "You are only a boy." But David told Saul about how he had fought lions and bears to protect his sheep. "The Lord who rescued me from them will rescue me from this Philistine," David declared. Impressed by his courage, Saul agreed to let David fight. He offered David his armor, but David refused. Instead, he chose 5 smooth stones from a stream, took his sling, and walked toward the battlefield. As David approached, Goliath looked at him with contempt. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he mocked. But David stood firm. "You come to me with a sword and spear, but I come to you in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today he will deliver you into my hands." With that, David placed a stone in his sling, swung it around, and let it fly. The stone struck Goliath in the forehead, and the giant fell to the ground with a great thud. David ran forward, took Goliath's sword, and cut off his head. The Philistines fled in terror, and Israel won the victory. This story is more than just a tale of bravery. It is a reminder that true strength comes not from weapons or size, but from faith. David didn't see Goliath as too big to fight. He saw him as too big to miss. When we put our trust in God, we can face the giants in our own lives, whether they are fears, failures, sickness, or struggles, and overcome them with courage and faith. The same God who helped David is still with us today. Thank you for listening to this story. If it inspired you, please take a moment to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs encouragement today. There are many more powerful Bible stories coming your way, stories of faith, hope, and God's amazing power. Until next time, stay strong and remember, with God, no giant is too big,